With an impeachment inquiry into U.S. President Joe Biden ongoing, House Republicans this week launched another impeachment inquiry into Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
Secretary Mayorkas has repeatedly lied to the American people and to the United States Congress. Our investigation uncovered more than 100 instances where Secretary Mayorkas misled the public.
The rare effort to impeach an administration official drew condemnation from Democratic lawmakers who said Mayorkas cannot face removal from office for carrying out policies.
This is not a legitimate impeachment. Republicans want to throw political red meat to their base and keep that campaign cash coming. They know their already razor-thin majority is slipping away.
Earlier this week, Mayorkas defended his actions, saying the situation at the U.S. border with Mexico is part of an unprecedented level of migration throughout the Western Hemisphere.
We now need Congress to do their part and act. Our immigration system is outdated and broken and has been in need of reform for literally decades.
A bipartisan group of Senate lawmakers have been negotiating for weeks to pass changes to the immigration system as part of the White House's national security supplemental request that includes $60 billion in aid to Ukraine. Senate Republicans say they will not authorize more aid until the United States can ensure its border security.
Why is it that they cannot figure out how to secure the southern border? Now, Secretary Mayorkas will stand in front of you and tell you that the border is secure. We know it's not.
Well, top Senate Republican Mitch McConnell has called the border situation a crisis. He has also urged lawmakers to keep working to address international security threats.
Our nation is facing the most serious array of national security challenges since the fall of the Soviet Union, and the Senate's responsibility to address them remains unfilled.
According to the Pentagon, the U.S. sent the final approved aid payment to Ukraine at the end of December. Nearly $14 billion in aid to Israel and funding to combat Chinese influence in the Indo-Pacific is also on hold until an immigration deal can be reached.
Passing the supplemental will be America's signal to the world that we will hold the line.
Schumer is unlikely to take up a trial of Mayorkas in the Democratic majority Senate if the Republican majority House passes articles of impeachment. Katherine Gypson, VOA News.